Hey gamers, it's Kristin and I have a haul for you guys today. I'm hoping to get a few videos filmed today. I'm not sure how that's all going to work out here, but so you may be seeing this in multiple videos, or maybe this is the only one I'm getting done. Anyway, I have some, a lot of things that I purchased. I have a couple of things of PR I want to share with you, so let's just go ahead and jump in. I'm just going to grab the box that is right here first. This is a Sephora box that I placed with a friends and family sale. So I want to say thanks again to Emmy from Emmy Loves Makeup for hooking me up with a code. Let me just pull these out. Okay, so for some reason I bought 3 pallets. I'm not really sure. One of them was, well, 2 of them were influenced by you guys, some of you guys, and then one of them was just a random sort of thing. So the first one, this was influenced by one of the gals that's on my lives a lot on Instagram. And this is the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions palette. It's just so different from anything that I have at all that, I don't know, I just was really curious. By the way, I have to apologize. This is the time that I have to film. I'm actually on vacation this week, but I don't really have a ton of time. This is the time I had to film, and there's a lot of leaf removal going on here in Wisconsin, and you can hear one of my neighbors doing that. I apologize. Hopefully it won't be too distracting. So let me just give you some swatches, because what's the point of a haul without swatches, right? So we're just gonna pull a couple. I'm gonna do the top row just to see. So there are those 3. I have the Mauve Obsessions, and I really liked that one. But I gotta say, oh, I need to grab a, I took my towel to the wash and forgot to get a new one. So those top 3 are less than impressive. Ooh, but that is not. They're just very different shades, even of green, than you normally see in a palette. So that next row performed a little bit better, at least swatch-wise. And then the last row is this really pretty olive and kind of this like murky green, also really pretty, and a pretty sort of metallic-y celery. Ooh, that kind of murky one and the olive are ooh, I want to do an eye look with those 3. So that's my favorite row. Yeah, and I think these 2, really the ones that didn't swatch very well, those are the ones that she generally says is like a topper. Oh, I cannot talk. So we will see about all of that. All right, the next palette that I purchased is one that everybody's been talking about. I honestly think it might be the packaging that sucked me into it. It's really pretty. It actually feels, it doesn't just look like that, it actually feels like textured. And the palette is the same. You guys have all seen this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. So I'm sure that most of you have seen this. I've used it a few times. It is what I'm wearing on my eyeballs today. And it's funny, the look that I did on live yesterday, I didn't like how it started out, and then I kind of, recovered from it. And it was more of a combination situation, like the colors that I chose to combine versus the palette itself. And then today's look was really just very simple. I just did something super simple. So in case you're curious what I did today, I used rose quartz all over my lid. And then I put twig into the crease. Where is it? Here, twig into the crease. And then I went over that just a little bit with bloom. I didn't want it to be this bright, and I didn't want it to be that cool and dark. So I just kind of made up my own shade. And then I took that twig beneath my lower lash line as well. And that's really all that I have in my eyes today. And fresh is a really nice. So anyway, we'll see. I was more excited about it until I got it. And then I'm like, there's a couple of shades I really like, but I don't really know. So we'll see. I may do a 4 looks 1 palette. I haven't quite decided. I thought about doing one with this. That would be stretching me a little bit. They would all obviously be green looks because it's a green palette, but so I don't know. We'll see. And then lastly, I've not heard a single person talk about this, so I don't know anything about it. I did use this once. I did that on a live as well. This is the Sephora Midnight Wishes palette. There are 16 shades, and I counted in my live the other day. I think 5 of them were mattes and the rest were shimmers. No, it looks like 4, although the one kind of can, anyway, they are mostly shimmers. Let's just, really long weird mirror. Like, just weird. And the couple that I chose didn't perform all that well. They weren't amazing. They weren't terrible. I only used it once, so it's far too soon to do a review. But anyway, I will play with that a lot more here in the future and see. I didn't love trying to get my brush down in there. It's pretty tiny, if you can see, like my finger. And I mean, I have fat little fingers, but I don't know. Let me grab here's a 230 or a 239 brush from Max. You can see how big those pans are. Not very big. Anyway, okay, so moving on. Those are the pallets that I purchased. And let me set those up here. And then I got a couple more of the Travel Becca primers. I always get these. Well, I get them either way, but I needed some. I was completely out. So I grabbed 2 of those. Gotta have it. And then I purchased this. I'm looking for an under eye setting powder that is good for travel. I have found that I bought the little baby size of the By Terry powder, which is the By Terry Hydro Powder. That's my favorite under eye powder, hands down. But the little baby one that I bought just didn't travel well. It got powder all over the place. It was terrible. So I saw this from Laura Mercier, and I believe that it's new like this. The Secret Blurring Powder, maybe it's new being pressed. I feel like I've heard of that before, and I can't really show you anything. As you know, there's not really anything to show you. And I just don't know. The brush, oh, I don't have it in here. The brush that because it's in the bathroom waiting for me to wash brushes. That's on my list of things to do today. I use the Wayne Goss airbrush for my under eyes because it's nice and soft and does, it's just a nice brush for that. And I don't feel like this picks up enough product for that, so I need to play around with it with some other brushes and see. It's too soon. Jury's still out. And then lastly, I got another Algenist eye renewal. This is the Complete Eye Renewal Balm. This is my favorite. I love it. Absolutely my favorite. So I just buy it anytime it's 20% off. Okay, I have this sitting here, so I want to show you. Becca sent me just a nice little package saying, thanks for continuing to love our products and talking about them, which I thought was really, really nice. There's no expectation, just a, hey, thanks so much. So they sent me a full size of the Becca primer, because they know that that's my favorite. They sent me the Ultimate Coverage Foundation in Shell. This has not worked for me very well in the past. I don't know if they've reformulated it or not. I will give it another shot, but it's very matte and just too much for my dry skin. I think it's great for an oily skin, but anyway. They sent me another of the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone, which is, as you guys know, my absolute favorite product. And then lastly, the Becca Skin Love Glow Elixir. I don't know anything about this. It says Glow Nectar Brightening Hydra Complex. It comes in a box like this. I don't think I've even heard anything about this or have seen anything on social media. So it looks like this. Let me see what it says. So it's a serum that you use with your skincare, and I would guess in the morning, because it says to apply on clean skin for effortless glowing complexion for drier skin types, follow with a moisturizer. So if you don't have drier skin, you could just use this, what they're saying. I've not tested it. Layer with your favorite Becca foundation for a boost of dew and radiance. So I will try. I'll try that with this. We'll have a whole little. I will definitely try that. So I'm excited because it was something new I hadn't heard of. So thank you so much to Becca. It was really nice. It was a nice little surprise package. Okay, so I don't really have a ton. I just kind of feel like I have it strewn all about here. So I went to Ulta with a 20% off, and I have to tell you, I mostly got hair products. So I just thought I would show you what I got anyway. Oh, first I stuck this in here to show you guys. My friend Ange was going to be in a Trader Joe's, and then I was going to be seeing her, and she was like, do you want me to pick you up some body butter? I was like, yes, please. So I got 2 more. These are the Trader Joe's body butter. Not only do I love this on my body, but this is what I've been using on my feet. I told you, my hands and my feet get super, super dry. And it's been amazing. My feet have never been in such great condition, quite honestly. So I'm going to continue with that as long as I can. Let me get this out of here. So I bought Alterna, the day that I was there, it was, I don't know, maybe the 21 Days of Beauty. I don't ever participate in that because I don't have an Ulta close to me, so I can't just be randomly going into Ulta every day. But I happened to, and ordering online with shipping and stuff, I don't really know how it all works. But anyway, the Caviar Anti-Aging Moisture Conditioner. I go through conditioner way faster than I go through shampoo. So I have a couple of combinations of things in my shower where I'm almost out of the shampoo, or I'm almost out of conditioner, but I'm not out of shampoo yet, so I got just that, and it was on sale. It was 50% off, which is really good. And then I got 20% off of that. So it was $17 and then 20% off of that, which is awesome. And then they had a little deal where if you spent $35, I think, I don't remember. It doesn't matter. They had some deal where I got some other things too. So I got another one of these though. This is the Rapid Repair Spray. I'm almost out of that, but I always try to get my hair stuff, especially the alternative stuff, because it is expensive. My salon sells it, but if I can get it for 20% off, you better believe it. And then they changed the bottle of this. This used to be the kind of like little short and squatty bottle. This is the Multiplying Volume Styling Mist. I use this in my hair as well. And then the gift with purchase was travel size. I'm all about a travel size. The Restructuring Bond Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. I've not tried this particular line yet. So that was awesome. And then I was all about trying to find some dry shampoo. You guys know I love the Dry Bar, but I just was curious about trying some that have, that more meant for like brunette. That is what I'm looking for. So I grabbed one of the Batiste. That's the one I travel with, is the Batiste. It's just less expensive than the Dry Bar. I really prefer the Dry Bar though. Anyway, so I got that. Because it was 20% off, I went ahead and tried the, oh no, Paul Mitchell was buy two, get one free. That's what it was, I think. I don't know. There were a lot of deals. I was really impressed with how much my bill was when I got down to the end of it. This is Invisible Wear Brunette Dry Shampoo. I have not tried Paul Mitchell's dry shampoo at all, but, so we're gonna try that. And then lastly, I got two of these because I've been completely out for a long time. I wish that they sold this in a travel size. It's frustrating to me. You guys, I honestly can't win. If it's not people mowing, the leaf sucker dude, you know, from the city just went through. Do you guys have that? I'm asking you like you can tell me. We have this truck that comes through once a week during the fall and sucks up the leaves that you put on your curb. Anyway. Okay, so I paused for a really long time because they move slowly. So I'm not sure exactly what I was saying, but I got two of the Paul Mitchell hot off the presses. I think I was talking about how I wish they sold this in a travel size, and they don't, but I wish they did. And then, oh yeah, I got this to try this. I was just curious. The Pureology Wind Tossed Texture Finishing Spray. I thought I would give that a try, because why not? So, Wander Beauty reached out to me, and so these things are from them. They sent them to me just because I was talking about the Unlashed mascara, because you guys know that I love the Unlashed mascara like a whole bunch. So there's some, excuse me, some information here, but they just sent me a really nice note that says, so happy you're loving Unlashed. Thought we should send you another one as a backup and some other multitasking beauty must-haves. Enjoy, Team Wander. So I thought that was really sweet of them. And I'm excited to get into the brand a little more because I love the mascara so much. So I'll show you what else we got going on here. And then I will do a review of the products for sure. So the first thing is the Wander Matte Stick. It says Duelist Concealer. So on one end, there's a little stick thing. Let me see what shade. Fair. Smart. And then the other side is Illuminating Liquid. And that has a doe foot. So that is what those two look like. So let's I want to just blend that out a little bit. Yeah, it looks like that both of those will work for me, absolutely. You can kind of see the matte is here and there's a little bit of a glow. So I'll be curious to try that underneath my eyes and see how that works for sure. I'm so sorry. I'm just laughing at the way the timing of my life goes. Perfect time for everybody in the neighborhood to scoop up their leaves. Okay, on the Glow Blush, and I'm trying to see if this has a shade on it. I don't see one. This is cool. So it's a cream blush, and on the one side, let me just give you it's probably an excessive swatch there, and so let me just, looks like that. It is really pretty. I love that shade. It's kind of a terracotta a little bit, rosy terracotta, really, really pretty. Now that it's all over my hand. Let me wipe that off a little bit. And then on the other side, let me see if one says, oh, it's called Coral Rose is the shade of the blush. And then the other side says Nude Glow, and that looks so pretty. So it looks like this. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, I love that. Maybe I'll play with that tomorrow if I get a chance. Really, really pretty. Now that I'm telling you when I'm going to try things out, because that's important. Seriously, it's just kind of one of those days, you know? I'm just really excited to get into all that stuff. And I've been waiting to show you guys. So I've had it for a little bit because I think it came in I had just filmed my last haul when it came in. All right. This is the Lip Setter Duo Crayon Set. And I'm trying to see if there's a shade. It's called Flirty in Fiji. Oh, I love that that's on one end. So it looks like this. And there's a pencil on one end. Ooh, I like that shade. I like that shade a lot. And it's retractable. And then on this end, there's more like a crayon sort of lipsticky thing. Ooh, that is pretty, you guys. It's a really pretty rose color. Whew, I'm excited about that. I love this. That's so sleek and tucked in your purse. And you have them both at one time. Huh. This is probably some good ideas for you guys to consider for the 20% off that's coming up soon, the VIB sale. Doesn't it seem like all the 20% are always just like back to back to back to back to back? Let's see. Oh, this is the Unlash. You guys have heard me talk about that. I'll show you mine. Look at, I've been using this for a little over 3 months. So it really is time for me to get rid of it. But I've been squeezing every little last bit, and it totally works to get all the mess. I think you're getting more for your money, even if it's the same amount of product, because you can kind of squeeze it to get it all out. And I love, oh, let me show you guys the brush. Although I've kind of ruined it a little bit by squishing it, but it's kind of a squeaky little brush. Natural bristles, love it. It's so good. All right, so this is the Glow Getter Mist, and it looks like this. So it says lavender oil and evening primrose. So let's, ooh, that's a fun little. I get more rose than I get lavender. It smells nice though, and that was a nice little spray. Here, let me. Nice little spray, no little like crazy droplets. That's nice. That's nice. All right. I'm not sure why I'm putting all these things back in their boxes because I'm just going to take them back out. There's a powder foundation in here, and you guys know I love me powder foundation. It's in the shade Fair. It just says Wanderlust Powder Foundation. Has a nice compact. Looks really pretty. Pops open easily. There's a sponge. Ooh, that's nice. And one of these where it just flips over but stays intact. Feels really smooth. Feels really smooth. Sorry, getting all excited here. Oh, there's some nice coverage there. So this looks like one that I like. I don't want too much coverage because I put it over a, wow, that really, it's hard. I don't know how to, I can't show you. You're not gonna be able to see, but it really kind of settled nice and is not moving now where it's not moving around where I put. That's really interesting. I'm gonna have to try that by itself too, but I started over because I was playing with my hair. I like the kind of coverage that's not too thick and cakey, but still gives you some nice coverage, but doesn't look like it. I'm really excited about that. Okay. And they did send two of these. I love these. These are the Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. We got some of these in a BoxyCharm, and I really, really liked them. So they sent me a couple of those. And then this Wandereyes Fever Face and Eye Palette. And I didn't open this yet. Everything is very secure and sealed that I have to get a scissors to break the seal open. It's just something about opening a new eye palette. It always makes me happy. It's called Wandereyes Fever. Oh, that's pretty. Whew. Okay. So pretty. Let's give me some. Oh, you guys, I just stuck my nail in it. Homer, look at it. I can't be trusted with nice things. Okay, so there's the blush and the highlight. Very, very pretty. We'll see. Sometimes I struggle with those smaller blush pans. Oh, the highlight is so pretty. It reminds me of the highlight in the It Cosmetics Big Face Disc that I like so much. The only thing I would need with this probably is a deep brown. And a brow bone color probably. But let's just... Ooh, those are all really nice. Those are the first four. Yeah, that brow bone color is close to being something can see it right there. It's close to being something that would work for me. It's just a little bit dark. But anyway, so those are the other 3 shades. And then the last one, right there, I'll just put here. Ooh, that's nice. Look at that. Ooh, buddy. So pretty. I'm really excited about that. I would probably, like I said, need to, if I took this traveling for a weekend, I would throw in just maybe a little different transition, maybe my transition color quad, and then a deep brown, and I would be good to go. And that my transition color quad looks like this. It also has Blanc type in it. So it has soft brown wedge, quarry, and then Blanc type. So that, if I were to grab that in a brown, but I'm excited about these. Those are the kind of lid shades that I love and live for. Okay, live for is a little extreme. But anyway, you understand. And then I think the last thing that I have to show you, I'm just making sure that I didn't cover something up here. The last thing I have to show you also came from Becca, and it's the, oh boy, I should probably know who this is. Patrice Schmidt, maybe? Becca Passport to Glow. So it is a really fun package that opens up like this. And there is a highlight in here. And it's Becca with Hatisse. Oh, there's no R there. Hatisse. I'm a bad YouTuber. Oh, I do have one other thing to show you. But it's really, really pretty. Look at that. All right. I wanted to show you guys first before I mean, that's pretty for especially fair skin girls. Come on. Come on now. So pretty. I mean, so many highlights, so little time, right? And the last thing, this just randomly showed up in my P.O. box. Usually people will email me first, but this just showed up. So it's by Original Skin Aesthetics. And it's a rose quartz roller and gouache. I have no idea. No idea. I am not cool enough. I think it's a thing you can get on Amazon, so I will link it below. It has a fun little bag here. And I have to tell you guys know I'm not going to ever tell you something or pretend like I know about something when I don't. And I don't know about this at all. I don't know. So I'll do some research and I'll let you know. So there was that. And then I've seen people do these roller things, but I don't understand them. I may reach out to some people, but so there's this little roller thing and this, but I don't understand. I mean, aside from it feels good and delightful, well, I'm not sure that I exactly understand the point and what it's beneficial for. So I will do some research, of course, but I just thought I would share it with you guys. And, you know, maybe some of you guys have some information for me or a video you think I should go watch or something like that, so that I can make sure that I'm testing it properly and see if it does anything. But I think that is everything, you guys, on my face today. I'm trying to think what I put on my cheeks. Oh, I put this seriously, this Shiseido blush in Twilight Hour. That's what I'm wearing, so it's this little thin one. That's what I have on my cheeks today. And then on my lips, I have the Milani lip liner in Brandy. And then over the top of that, I have the Thrive lip gloss in Ruth. And like I told you guys, I have this, I feel like I was like, do I have something right here? I think it must just be a shadow. Because I've been known to get shadow and lipstick in crazy places on my skin. Anyway. Why do you guys watch me? Anyway, that is everything that I have on my face. Oh, like I said, on my eyes is the Sultry palette. Okay. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this and everything that you do and say. Be beautiful. Bye.